couldn't hear it.
Okay, we should be on the right microphones now, hopefully.
Hello! We're so good at this. Apologies for possible technical difficulties.
Yeah, hello and welcome to the Crusaders live stream. This is episode 2, which I don't have a title for, but that doesn't seem to be on our layout, so it doesn't matter. I'm Erica, and this is Kat.
Hi.
And this stream is an experiment. I guess we should keep reminding people of that.
Yeah.
We're coming to you live from the still snowy Victoria, BC, Canada. Yeah, it ended up snowing.
Yeah, pretty hard.
Alexis was wishing too hard. She was like, I wanted it to snow before I left, and it kind of ruined their travel.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, okay. Hopefully it melts. Do not like the icy sidewalks.
No. This is the only day I've actually come into the office this week because I'm so afraid of falling down. I have terrible balance.
So the Princess Pool Party event featuring the new Crusader Chalong is still running until Tuesday. So if you haven't finished off that yet, you can still have time to do that and grab the new Shenna Dwarf miniature horse skin, which is pretty cool.
Thank you.
And today, it's Friday, so there's a weekend promo starting at noon Pacific time, which is an hour after the stream ends. I don't remember who the golden epic's for. I think it's for Victor. Oh, I was choosing interesting Crusaders.
That's a one I have done, yes.
We'll see at noon. I should probably have that noted down somewhere. And yeah, so you're going to be teasing an upcoming Crusader with your sketch today.
I am. The next events Crusader will be teasing, yes. As you said. It's I'm not a morning person. Okay.
Because especially the next event starts next Thursday, because yay, event schedules.
Yeah, we had a sort of a lull around before Christmas. And
But it doesn't really make sense to move the Christmas event up
no.
too much away from Christmas.
Yeah.
I think it's like one of... There's not too many back-to-back events this year, though, thankfully. So
Yeah. That's not what I want. Anyway, so welcome to the stream with our meandering opening, but Erica mostly is here to answer your questions. I'm also here to answer questions of an art nature, if you so desire. Was it hashtag question in your post?
yeah, and Clive is on moderating duty today on CNE Games Twitch account, so he'll be grabbing your questions if you have any. So you managed to work from home. That was At least you have a setup there.
Yeah, I've got a not Wacom brand, but a Cintiq style tablet. My keyboard isn't in a super intuitive place because my desk is a little dumb. But I made it work, and I'm pretty happy with my
productivity.
Yeah, that's the word. I was on Isle Champions in the beginning of this week, and my estimate was 2 to 3 days, and I got it done at the end of day 3, so still on track.
I had a pretty good Q&A back on Reddit on Tuesday.
Good.
Normal amount of people showed up. Normal amount of questions asked. And then when Kevin went back in Reddit afterwards, he was like, oh yeah, I can add those filters. So in our next update, there will be a filter on the crafting screen for if you have epics that can be made into legendaries, and if you have higher than level 1 legendary items on Crusaders. So that'll be pretty cool.
Nice.
Something that cropped up after we added the last batch of filters. Welcome, people in the chat.
Welcome.
And we're actually tweaking Cindy and Carl this year as the Carnage Cup event rolls around. So, Cindy we're not touching her Storm Rider because as much as I want to do that, I still have like designs on possibly uncoupling abilities from Crusaders at some point, so it doesn't make sense to buff Storm Rider and then take it off her. So I didn't do that, but we made her high stamina ability make more sense, and we're changing up Carl's split the uprights because there's splash buffs, and players can use splash buffs if they want to damage more than one monster at a time. So he's getting a switch up. Hallowed 1986. What happens if I open the tier 5 chests without having Jalong? Because today's code gives out 2 tier 5 pool party chests. The gear will be on him when you finally recruit him. So, because those are specifically for the tier 5 Crusader. And since there's only one, they're set up to give you equipment if you own or don't own the Crusader. So, and yes, Sayoki 1989. It is indeed tier 5 pool party chests for the code today.
Being generous.
Yeah. I've given out pool party all tier chests for last stream and the Reddit on Tuesday, so yeah.
Thanks.
Teaser on the tags for the lovely Morgan. Well, she's a leprechaun.
She is tiny.
I wanted an angry leprechaun. Now I'm getting an angry leprechaun.
She's full of rage.
And I know it's back to back, but I'm hoping she'll be a DPS Crusader. Once Kevin gives her the final pass on her upgrades.
Mostly because we don't have a DPS leprechaun, right?
Yeah. And there's a bunch of things that buff DPS leprechauns, so.
Alright.
Yeah.
Better late than never.
Yeah. Sayoki 1989. I stopped playing the game for a while. Well, welcome back to Crusaders. How can I get the last Christmas tree Crusader? We haven't added the missions to the mission system for Chris yet, but gonna try to be more prompt about getting those added to the game this year. So hopefully I'll remember to have them added in like February or March for the recruit missions for all the Crusaders since the last time we did it. GSR says, "Hi, Captain Erica."
Hello. So, we have a lot of snow. How about all the rest of you guys? How's your winters?
Or summers.
Oh, yeah. Do you like snow, Erica?
Yeah, I guess. I like it better when there's more snow removal too.
Right. Yeah, did you have more snow where you lived before? I forget where you were.
Ontario. So
yeah, that
nice, lovely snow. Pretty deep, but
people who know how to deal with it too.
Yeah, most of the people shoveled or had snowblowers, and like
right.
Our neighbor was snowblowing her driveway, which was nice. Oh, poor people there in Saskatchewan.
Oh yeah.
That's cold. But at least they know how to de-ice planes there. No European winter. I guess that would be further south than some of the other European countries. I don't know. I think Norway would have snow, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I'm terrible at geography.
Oh wow, it is 7 in Sweden. That's wow. It's about Victoria weather. Albinar1 asks. Okay, I need to steal the mouse.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. Clive's putting the questions. First is Aranushka's question. Anything I can say about new skins being released to the skin market in the game? Well, the last editions were Plant Irulan and Alien Mindy and oh crap, Evil Bay.
Yes.
Evil Bannerl in December. Once the Champions Art Crunch gives you back to us, I think we can add more skins to the skin store.
Sure.
Yeah,
I like doing skins.
Yeah,
so.
we can come up with more ideas for skins.
Yeah, I kind of liked doing 3, like each of us getting a choice. I think that's fun.
Yeah, so we'll look into doing that once we get you back from Champions for more than just necessary updates.
Yeah, which should hopefully be within a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although Alexis is going back to PAX East, so...
True. But also Georgia has been just, like,
crushing it.
Yeah. Always.
We were joking she should be doing the Avernus map. Elbinar 1, will the next major update allow us to get more idols since the wall now is getting Arith Magician? I'm saying,
It's okay.
Yeah, what is the next major update? I was hoping to probably tackle the crafting and mission screens first, and then add the next major update. And I know crafting and mission screens probably wouldn't help for idol collection, so probably will try to do something this quarter that helps with idol collection. But no concrete dates. Dubrovka. Hello, are all epic legend for Xiaolong in Tier 5 chest drop table. I opened about 30 plus Tier 5 chests, but only got one of the 3 epics like 5 times. Or am I just unlucky? That's just unlucky, unfortunately. All the gear is there. Players are geared out in all epics on Xiaolong, and they've since upgraded to his legendaries. It's just, we guarantee that you'll have an epic. We don't guarantee that you'll have a new epic when you open a chest. So, if you're getting the pity timer chest. Cassius335, hey ladies, as I've just made a certain mistake for the 100th time, can we get a redeem code button for the chest open screen, maybe just to the left of close? Mistake? What mistake would you make on redeeming a code?
Presumably he hit the close button instead of redeeming it, and thus has to put it in again.
Right. Maybe. We weren't thinking of having the redeem button other than anywhere at the shop. Anywhere other than the shop, but I think it would be nice to have a shop button on the chest opening screen. That would actually probably be handy for players. So I was going to chat with Kevin about seeing if that's possible. GSR is asking, will Morrigan also be football-themed Crusader? Yeah, she's fairly football-themed.
Yeah.
She's wearing her uniform. And
I mean, that's...
her gear is some football gear.
Yeah, that's what the whole event is about. We do try and usually theme Crusaders to the event. There are definitely outliers, but at least the ones that I've designed, I've definitely been trying to theme towards the event they come out in.
Oh, Vin Gummy made it to the stream today.
Hi, Vin.
Rajaping. Erica and Kat, I have 2 issues. Mission Impossible. I've played for the last 5 years and I'm at 20,000 out of 100,000. I hope you don't really consider me playing the game 20 more years for that medal. And number 2, offline advancement. Maybe a tier 7 talent that allows you to advance while offline. After 5 years of PC busting, I think you should consider giving them a rest. Considering the problems Idle Champion's been having with adding offline progress and how long Peter's actually spent on that, exclusively spent on the offline progress, I don't see it being something we could add to Crusaders without stopping normal content for like too long.
Not enough hands.
Yeah. And the Mission Impossible talent, achievement, that was Justin's idea of a joke, but I mean, there are some players who've actually achieved it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Especially since we added in the talent which reduced mission times, so they just spam the EP and gold missions constantly. If you have enough Crusaders to do that, and there's other players who are like 2/3 of the way there and halfway there. And you know, if I do add more missions to the mission system, that's gonna help in completing it. So. Green Samurai 23. What's up with Morgaine and Morrigan? Any relation? No relation, totally a coincidence. I mean, I was slightly paying attention to the Idle Champions schedule, but I had Morrigan planned out for a while. Like, she's been planned out since November, and I think... No. Her name, at least, has been planned out for a while. Like, October, November, and...
Yeah, very...
Morgaine just slipped into the Idle Champions.
Yeah, her very basic, you know, some tags, name... general idea of like leprechaun stuff like that.
Yeah,
that gets planned out pretty far in advance for us now.
And because the Morrigan is like an Irish goddess of war, or a representation from Irish mythology of war, you know, angry leprechaun, Morrigan seems to fit as a name. Yeah. Cassius's mistake was going to the chest opening screen instead of going to the shop screen to put in the redeem code.
Ah.
Ted3959. What happened? I downloaded Crusaders a few years ago, and now my hours on Steam say 35,933. Strange addiction. It's easy to rack up hours if you're leaving the game open, I guess. And that's a lot of hours played for 5 years, so it's up there. Thanks for playing with us that long.
Yeah.
AWDO Bon asks, will Morgan have an ability that abuses her as the ball? Oh. No. I don't think she's not turning into a ball. She's not letting anyone.
No, filled with too much rage.
Yeah. She's gonna take guff from no one.
Yeah.
Abinar 1, when are you expecting to release Tier 7 talents? Good question. It's on the to-do list for 2020, so they'll happen. But we need to come up with some ideas first, I guess. And players are still working on Tier 6 talents, so not a huge rush to do that. Silver Millsy asks, are there any plans to release new Tier 1 to Tier 4 Crusaders? I mean, they're tiered because of events, kind of, so I don't think we would go back and add more Crusaders to previous years of events. That wouldn't make sense. But depending on where they are on the bench, some of the Tier 4 Crusaders from last year had some different scaling, like Euodia is in seat 16, so she's slightly similar to the seat 16 Crusaders balance-wise, although she has some fun powers like Firestorm and Monster Speed. But if we do add more 11th Objective Crusaders or something, they'll be of similar scale to other Crusaders in the game already. Bungo Balance asks, any chance of getting animal tags on the animalistic robots like Robo Bunny and Robo Turkey? We are mostly keeping the animal tag to organic alive things, and robots aren't alive. Yeah, no plans to add animal tags to them at this point. Silver Millsy expanded on their question. Will we be adding any new events? Do you want to do art for a new event? Well,
I don't know that we have the time.
Yeah, if we were going to do art, we'd probably do a new campaign instead of a new event.
That's what I was going to say. It's similar to the new campaign question. It's sort of like which is more desirable and which is more doable, and I don't know. They're similar. Campaigns are more, but we can kind of get away with reusing stuff more.
Yeah. Well, some of the events reuse backgrounds as well, but there's not really room in the event schedule to add a new event either. So it would more likely be a new campaign. Oh, yeah, sorry.
No worries.
It's not a question, but Road to Fox says, Crusaders is the best game in this world. Thank you, Sanny.
Oh, wow.
Aw, that's so nice.
You're welcome. Thank you for enjoying it.
Yeah, it's been pretty awesome working on Crusaders, and basically everyone in the office has had a hand on it, almost. Except some of the newer artists who were brought in to help with the new projects.
Yeah.
But like Mark and Peter and Dave and Justin and Nick have all worked on Crusaders over various years.
George has done some work from Crusaders. I think the only artist who hasn't is Michelle.
Yeah. Well, she technically made the statues.
That's true.
The hermit.
That's true. So she hasn't done something in-game, but she's done...
game-related art.
Yeah, yeah. Man, I forgot
cool.
about that. It was a long time ago.
Oh, it was like, should I use one of the statue pictures as the stream screen photos or the end plates? And it's like, no. They're so old, Crusaders, though. They're just Hermit and Nate and Sasha, so.
Yeah. They're nice statues.
They're nice statues. Binar 1, could I make some quality of life suggestions? Yeah, you have us here. Could the mission tab show 5 mission choices on the left instead of 4? So I don't need to keep sending 1 gold mission. There are always 4 gold missions and having to send them all there. I can't tell if I have any other non-gold missions. I was looking at the mission screen the other day. Mission boxes are the size they are, so you can actually see all the tags and stuff. I think the only room we could get would be squeezing the text down, maybe, of the mission titles. So it's not something that would get us the room for a 5th mission, I don't think, if we squeezed the text. But we can look at it when we're doing the mission screen revamp. We'll note that down. Yogsloth. Hi folks, I've got over 400 billion idols. Congratulations. And there are quite a lot of players at 1 trillion plus. New content and challenges added at this point are so easy they're finished instantly without difficulty. Any concept of adding content so enormously difficult as Accio difficulty or From the Ashes were, as to provide a challenge for players at this level? Well, it's challenged us to provide hard content, and we're gonna try.
Yeah, I would say that we definitely try to make challenges because, like, if something is too easy, then nobody has fun, right? It's just like, oh, good, I spent my time and I'm done now. But yeah, from what I gather, at least, it's very difficult to balance. I unfortunately am not much help with that. I can give ideas and stuff, but math, man. We also would love suggestions, right?
To try and make it difficult, yeah.
Yeah, or just ideas of challenging objectives or, you know, ways to shake things up that aren't obnoxious. Like, you know, all sorts of feedback and suggestions are good and valid and, yeah, appreciated. All those positive words.
Dr. Madchem asks, first time participating to the stream or any Q&A with CNE. Oh,
Welcome.
welcome. My question is, will there be any quality of life on missions and crafting panels anytime soon? Well, we've no, it wasn't a question. I was expanding on it earlier in the stream already, but I do hope to tackle the mission and crafting screens this year. Sooner than later, but I don't have a ETA for that. And I did mention that we are adding 2 additional filters to the crafting screen with the next update, which will be with the Carnage Cup on Thursday. It'll be the epics that can be legendaried and legendary items higher than level 1. So that would be cool. Silver Millsy asks, have you ever considered adding yourselves into the game somehow?
It's been talked about. I remember at one point, definitely there was some talk about, like, devs as characters.
Well,
that might have been, like, another suggestion just from, like, years ago.
Yeah, no, it's been suggested over the years. Technically, Pete the Carney is a riff on one of our developers, Peter, already.
Yeah. And Corey.
Corey the Witch Doctor was named because Corey liked to play Witch Doctors in Diablo, yeah. So that's kind of...
Yeah.
Game representation.
Yeah, for me, I don't think I necessarily want to. Just because I don't... Like, any game that has you play an avatar, I'm I make like a character, I don't like to add myself to things. It's just how I roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want, like, me, myself. I know Eric and Clive are, like, boss monsters in the game.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
If I had a character in the game, like, before I was, like, in charge of actually making characters in the game, I was tempted to make, like, a rose-themed sorceress.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I thought that would be cool. And that was like the wild ambitions before I saw how the game gets made. It would have been in a secret area.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, oh, Crusaders can have secret areas, can't it, Nick? And he's like, no. And I was like, aw. But that would have been cool. I guess I can still try and fit her in the event schedule. Not every Crusader's planned yet. So.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, because I do design a lot of the new characters, and I guess I should clarify, when I say design, I mean like the visual design, and sort of the theming and stuff, not the abilities and things, not game design. So if I wanted to, I could get away with adding in myself or a character of mine or something, but
like Tethys or something.
Yeah. Tethys is my D&D character. One of the one that I play in the office. But I don't feel a great desire to. I like designing new characters to fit into the new events or 11th objectives and stuff like that. I just like designing new characters. And this is a good way to do things that I wouldn't normally do, like an angry football leprechaun.
Fair enough. Arcadio SNZ, I guess. Hi, Erica and Kat. What is Codename planning to do to handle the flash removal on Chrome by the end of this year? Yeah, as much as Kevin would have loved to port the game to HTML5 or something, well, he wouldn't love that, but as much as that would be cool, he's one developer. So, game updates, port the game. We'll be making it available, well, it's still going to be available through Steam because Adobe Air will still work. And then we'll have a downloadable version of it on our Codename Games website itself. And if there's any browsers that still run Flash after the removal date, we'll figure out which browsers those are, and we'll also I will try to have the Flash version available through the Codename Games website still as well. But yeah, end of an era. And you can already link your accounts off of most platforms. I think Miniclip's the only one you can't link your account off of. And there's a linked accounts option in the settings to get a code and paste that code into Steam or Codename Games and keep your progress. Arborea. Hello, I have a question to Kat. Will you be sending your finished Extra Life scene to those who donated and made requests?
I did already. I sent out sort of a mass email to everybody who donated.
And gave you their email.
Yeah, I just took the emails from the Extra Life site, because even if you donate anonymously, you can still... you can still put your email in just visible to the person you're donating to. So if somehow someone who should have gotten it hasn't, please reach out to me and I will happily give you what you paid for, essentially. But it should have gone out to all the donors so far.
Clive captured not a question, it's just Hardball UK saying, hi there, ladies. Hi. Thanks for participating. GSR. Suggestion, make a superhero tag Crusader outside of the Gardeners and Superhero Spring events. Yeah, it's possible.
It's possible.
No, Valentine's Crusader already has his tag, or their tags.
Yeah, I'm hoping my
Well, I
idea
guess
for
maybe,
Valentine's will work, but
Maybe the St. Patrick's one can be a superhero. That would be fun.
no,
to
the St.
review.
Patrick's one is pretty well defined.
Oh, as well? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Right.
yeah.
So ahead.
That's the possible downside of planning far ahead. Yeah, I designed the St. Patrick's one in like October or something when I just went through and
Yeah.
designed as much as I could.
Or we could do a superhero skin for one of the
Oh, yeah.
Crusaders. Yeah, we can think about that.
I sort of forgot that was a tag, to be perfectly honest.
Now that we've added it, finally.
Yeah, so that's definitely an option. We will remember
Superhero
that.
skin, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
This is kind of a random question. Silver Millsy asks, "Oh, Kat, do you remember the discussion on Reddit about how cats walk?" I guess this was when we were putting out Artaxis' skin with the lions.
Oh.
And it's like, that was me.
Oh, okay. I do remember that. Yeah, I appreciate feedback and critique. He walks better now. Yeah, I do remember that.
Looks like Clive was having some players say they can't redeem the code. The code is for Crusaders of the Lost Idols. If you're here from Idol Champions somehow, it won't work in Idol Champions. Oh, someone made a Twitch account just, or changed their name. Arith Magic must improve. Asking to improve the Arith Magician talent.
That's dedication.
Yeah, or the pain because you grind for it and then you immediately cap as soon as you unlock the next level. So.
Right. I mean, changing the name.
Yeah,
Just
changing
to-
the Twitch name
Just
would
to be like,
dedicated.
listen to me.
Um,
I see you.
It's definitely a suggestion we've gotten from a number of players. We're not planning on currently reworking it, but if we come up with a way to solve bonus boss idols being too generous, we might consider redoing Arith Magician. And there are the upcoming objectives which will have no DPS cap, so you get to play with your uncapped DPS on those. I think I need to steal the mouse.
Go right ahead.
Whoa, that's a lot of questions. Jorky6. When upgrading legendaries, can a list come up with numbers 2 to 15 or something, perhaps, depending on materials, and we can just pick the level we want that legendary to be at instead of having to level things up one at a time? It's, well, improving the crafting system's a request we get a lot. Mostly just to like do 1 level or 5 levels at a time, or a max button. I don't think we'd have something so specific that it would specify which level you can level your legendary to, but it's something I'll note down for when we're looking at improving the crafting screen. Skig showed up. Hi, Skig.
Hey, Skig.
Question, will you fill out the rest of the talent tree, or will there always be empty spots on there? If we come up with a talent that fits, we'll fill in the talent tree. I know there's some empty holes. Yeah. Bungo Bounce. Will Morrigan have a Notre Dame Fighting Irish reference, either in her abilities or her uniform? I don't think any of the skills had a Notre Dame Fighting Irish reference, but Kevin might surprise me when he's naming the equipment. We'll see. Not a question. Indirk, hello ladies, and thanks for the chests. You're welcome for the chests. Panda Ausaganda. Are there tier 4 campaign unlocks or something coming somewhere in the future? It's kind of odd there aren't yet. I mean, it's a little odd, I guess, since we're in tier 5 events, but we did just finish out the tier 3 11th objectives last fall, so yeah, it's on the to-do list for 2020 to look into it. Arith Magic must improve. Came back saying no name change, just registered the account with that name. Fair enough, fair enough.
Still, that's, effort registering an account.
Sea Storm OP says hi from Regina.
Hello.
Hello, hopefully you're staying warm. Hardball UK, what may your future Crusader abilities hold? Well, we keep trying to come up with interesting abilities to add to the game, like Chalong's water pools. That's a pretty fun mechanic. Had not realized they would propagate, but players will surprise you. I guess they are a formation ability, so obviously that I should have expected that, but Kevin seems to have balanced that properly.
There's so many moving parts. I don't blame you for being blindsided by something once in a while.
But it's actually cool that they're coming up with viable formations to use him.
Nice.
If they don't have Rena, or they don't have enough materials to make Rena powerful enough. So, anything cool? I mean, we still would like to do something similar to Idle Champions with the Crusader who gets stronger over time. Somehow, through like monster kills or something. I think that would be fun to add. And apparently we need a speedster robot Crusader at some point. So come up with a new game speed mechanic to add to a robot. I guess that could just be a robot skin for someone, though.
Yeah. People really like their robots, huh?
Yeah, there's Aegis, the tier 4 Thanksgiving Crusader. He has a multiplicative gold find legendary. The more robots you have in formation, I believe.
I see.
So, the more robot tags you can get in your formation with him and stuff. It's pretty powerful. Yeah, and I mean, we'll try to keep coming up with cool ideas for Crusaders. Although, doing DPS to monsters, I mean, it's a pretty big deal. Oh wow, the dude from Regina, Mr. Seastorm OP, minus 45 yesterday with the wind chill. Oh boy.
Don't leave your house.
It's a little cold. Yeah, Bungo Bounce is chiming in here, and they're testing in the unofficial Crusaders Discord. Chow breeds Rena in almost all situations, unless you can have her amulet at level 15.
Nice.
Nice.
Dethroned!
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Someone saying with Morgan's spiky knee pad, he wonders how often she's popped the ball.
Always. She's full of spikes.
I thought in football they just, if they're doing the field goal, that's like on the toe of your, well, I guess she has spikes on her shoes too.
Yeah.
Otherwise you're just carrying the ball or punting it with your foot. I guess she's leaping to catch the ball in your sketch right now. Or she's gonna hit somebody with the ball.
I think she's gonna hit somebody. She's leaping with it to like get over somebody to make the goal, perhaps. But she's tiny, so she has to be super aggressive.
Oh, well, that's an interesting question. Hardball UK is asking, can you send him the artwork for Chalong? May want it as a tattoo.
Wow. That's flattering.
I guess that would need to be like a detailed enough file somehow.
I don't know very much about tattoos.
Yeah, Adam could probably chime in about how to get a tattoo from art.
Yeah. We will get back to you, I think. I don't mind sharing art. I don't know if there's like company policies or anything like that.
Well, it's in the game now, right?
Yeah. So
and if it's on a tattoo on your body, it's not like you're reusing it for commercial purposes.
No, but yeah, I would assume a tattoo artist would want a fairly high resolution file, which, you know, with Illustrator graphics, you can scale it up forever. Yeah, I think I have to ask a couple people some questions, but we'll get back to you about that. Because I don't mind. I think it's cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Also, if you do it, you have to give us pictures after.
Yeah.
That is the stipulation.
Skig is back with another question. Will we release any new Taskmasters anytime soon? Because I teased more Dragon Taskmasters being added at some point. I do remember teasing more dragons that looked different than Ruby and Aqua. We added 2 in the December update, right? 1 to the Challenge Token store, 1 to the Ruby store. And you made 4 at that time, and I was going to save the other 2 for another occasion. But yeah, I guess you could draw dragons. Did you have any more ideas on how to make a dragon click?
I like dragons. I'm sure I can figure it out.
Yeah, different colors, different shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, well, note to make more Dragon Taskmasters for our next update where we add more Taskmasters. Sea Storm OP, I missed the section where we talked about the game ending, or game due to Flash ending in the near future. The game will still be available on Steam and as a downloadable through the Codename Games website. And if there's any browsers that still run Flash after the end date, then we'll try to keep the Flash version up on our website, the Codename Games website as well. And if you're playing anywhere that's not supported, you'll still be able to, link your account off the old platform, or we'll be able to find your old account and link it to Steam or Codename Games for you if you haven't done it by then. A suggestion for the future Dragon Taskmaster, you can make it click by sticking out its tongue. I guess they like the tongue on Goob, eh? Sharky6, will there be chat in the downloadable version of the game? Well, we have chat in the Steam Crusaders, so I assume it wouldn't be hard to add to the Codename Games version launcher as well. We'll try and keep chat, yeah. I know it's an important thing for players, because
Community.
yeah. Although the one chat room on Kong seems to just like talking about fantasy football, which is fine because it's interesting.
It's weirdly topical also.
Yeah.
Within a week.
The Steam version currently has, I think, 10 chat rooms, so you can toggle between chat rooms. I'm not sure if we'd do another 10 on Codename Games Launcher, but we can certainly look into the number of rooms available. We will not be re-releasing the mobile version of Crusaders. That ship has long since sailed. It'll just be an executable to download on your computers. Melanie is asking, is it possible to move an Armor Games version to Steam? I've been playing since about 5 months after Crusaders was released. That is a long time to play. But yeah, if you just play through the tutorial in the Steam version of Crusaders, then you'll unlock the linked account option there, and then you can just generate a code from your Armor Games account and paste it into your Steam account. And you should have access to your Armor Games progress in Steam. I need to steal the mouse again.
Mm-hmm.
Probably enough visibility. I don't think I want to try and pronounce that name, sorry. I'll call it Torres, yeah. Hi, Erica and Kat. Any chance to see a dwarf human bullet shot from a cannon on next Carnival of Sorrows event? I think that would be a great addition to the Circus Freaks theme.
It's definitely a possibility.
I guess, yeah, I could treat the dwarf as a projectile, and then he could just be in the formation as in hiding in his cannon with his head poking up and down. Maybe?
That sounds pretty cute.
As long as it's not too laggy, I guess. That would actually be pretty fun. We'll note that down for Tier 6 Carnival and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I did see in chat someone was asking if we could do a firefighter koala taskmaster as a charity thing.
Charity is good.
Charity is good. It's definitely something I can run past Eric. I know Bushwhacker's doing a charity thing for the Australian wildfires. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could look into a charity thing. Someone is saying the dwarf human bullet should look like Krusty and Chide's Sawmill from The Simpsons. Oh, is Morgan getting a friend?
I'm just trying to add something for the last 10 minutes.
Great. Yeah, it's almost 11 already. It's gone pretty quick today.
Time flies. So, this is your teaser for Morgan the Furious, the leprechaun, coming next event with the Carnage Cup.
Starting next Thursday. Which is soon, but Kevin's on it. Someone is asking the Yogscast Search for Simon event. I'd like to add a way for players to get the achievements if they're missing them, but we have no plans currently to partner with Yogscast again, so that event is out of rotation at this point in time. You can still unlock the Crusaders through the mission systems, though. Torres says, thanks for all the new skins. I especially love Trixie's angel skin, based on the creepy version of angels.
You're welcome. I like doing the skins. I'm glad people like them as well.
Yuki the Snowman, not too late. Sorry, we're just keeping an eye on the time. The Carnage Cup event is starting Thursday, which 23rd. Yes, January 23rd. Because today's the 17th. Yeah. It's a back-to-back event period in the calendar. So you get 2 days off to do the challenge, and then the event's back. And then there is a bit of a gap between the end of Carnage Cup and Valentine's, so we'll try to aim for a content update in that period, so you can look forward to that. I can't tease the content update. There's a list Kevin can look at, and it just depends on what he gets done by that update time period.
Yeah.
Mr. Ah asks, any plans to partner with any other indie game companies other than Yogscast? No plans currently. Wonder what the partnership would look like. I know we did the Adventure Capitalist partnership back in the early days.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that one.
Sasha's technically a manager in the one of their events, the time travel event, I think. I don't think they replaced her when they rerun it, but
Yeah.
maybe they have. I don't know.
And they've got
I haven't
like
played AdCap in a while.
and we've got like 25 areas dedicated to them.
Yeah, we did
the time travel.
Yeah,
campaign.
we did an exchange, so we
Right.
dedicated some areas and idols through time to Adventure Capitalist. Which was an interesting crossover for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the people who usually reach out to third parties are very busy with Idle Champions and their third party agreements. So, yeah. Feels unlikely to me, but
Yeah, we never know. Could happen.
yeah.
Well, yes. Sketch is done. Questions seem to have stopped.
Yeah.
So that's our stream for Friday, January 17th, 2020. Oh my god, 2020.
2020.
Yeah, I've been Erica, this has been Kat, and this stream wouldn't be possible without a number of people behind the scenes. Well, our marketing team, basically. Because Clive stepped in for Margaret to do the questions, and Dylan helped get us this set up. So thank you, big thanks to them. And like we said, this is an experiment, so remember to leave us feedback on how the stream went and if there's things we should change. Did you like having the teaser of Morgan? I mean, it's a pretty cool sketch.
Thank you.
And we did tease that she's a leprechaun and hopefully a DPS Crusader to go for leprechaun DPS title. Yeah, so thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Yay, bye-bye.